Someone said, what would you say to someone back home? I'd just say, look, Beijing has doing some things that make a lot of sense. Forget politics, forget your perspective on China or whatever. They're doing things that make sense. They've got people taking temperatures at the gates of every residence.
Every place.
Every residence. Every supermarket.
Every mall.
And here's the thing that blows my mind. Even as late as last week, this may have changed recently, but the people working at the supermarkets in the United States where people were backed up for 2 miles didn't have a mask on.
Yeah, I know.
What? I don't care. You are the same risk as a medical worker. Same risk, because these people are racing in. You're seeing probably 10 times the volume of people that even a medical worker would see.
Right.
And you don't have a mask on.
It's crazy.
I'm saying to my friends back home, lobby everyone you can to get them to do what China's doing with the airports. Anyone flying in, quarantine it for 2 weeks at their own expense at a local hotel. Hey, the hotels could use the business. And this is what China's, I think, a stroke of genius. It's kind of hard to even believe they've done that. They've said every single person flying into this country of 1.4 million.
When you were allowed to fly in.
Yeah. You and Chinese people are still allowed to fly in. But you are going to be put up at a hotel and you're going to be monitored for 14 days at your expense. An entire nation doing that? Yeah. That's an incredible, first of all, it takes balls to do that, right? Mm-hmm. And then second of all, think of the logistics of it. You got to clear out hotels. You got to make the hotels you got to make sure there's staffing at the hotels. You got to make sure it's unfathomable, but it's working. That's what I think Americans in particular have a hard time getting their mind around is, and I think this is where some sort of, mistaken attitudes about China are perhaps coming home to roost. And now that China seemingly has it under control, and I have faith that they have it under control.
I'm with you on this. I have a feeling they've got a pretty good grip.
Yeah, and I think that pisses everyone off because they don't, especially the people who don't have a grip. They're like, how could this be?
I was thinking about this too, that if you're just putting out positive stories out of China right now and saying like, haha, look how good we're doing now, you're just going to piss people right off.